This is my breakfast this morning. This is an overnight oats recipe that I got out of the Trim Healthy Mama cookbook. It's kind of like a no-bake cookie. It's got oats and chocolate and peanut butter powder or peanut flour sweetened with stevia, and there's chia seeds in it, and it's really good. I like it. You eat it cold. Big old cup of coffee with collagen in it, and my fiber, and some sweet, stevia and nut pods creamer. And then this is the coffee I used. I get this from the store where I work. We sell Black Rifle coffee. I don't know if you know anything about this company, but they're veteran owned and they give a portion back to veterans and first responders and stuff like that. The first time I tried this coffee, this brand, was when we were camping, and I really liked it. It was Thin Blue Line was the kind we tried camping, and so this time I decided to try the Just Black, and I took a sip of it, and it's really, really good. Good morning, friends. I'm going to come out here and try to do as much as I can before I get attacked by mosquitoes. Our mosquitoes are absolutely horrible right now. But Olivia's not feeling very good. She's suffering terribly from allergies, and she's very congested, has an earache, all that good stuff. So I'm going to try to do as much as I can and do a really quick update on my garden here. I haven't been out here to look at it for a while because I've been feeling terrible. But everything is looking really good. Oh, look at the morning glory. Look. Oh my goodness. I was out here a few days ago, and this Ribera daisy was looking so pretty. Oh, I had two Ribera daisy plants in here. The other one's getting choked out by the morning glories. I really need to do something with that. But the morning glory is gorgeous. My allergies are not fantastic either. It's been a horrible year for allergies. Look at this. My strawberries are going everywhere, even outside the garden space here. Gonna have to do something about that because Travis will cut those off with the weed whacker. But I got some strawberries going here. Got some weird looking toadstools or fungus or mushrooms or something growing because we've had so much rain. Look at that. That's weird. I have to show that to Scott when he gets home. My oh, what are these things called? Oh, I can't remember. They're looking terrible. I don't know. They may not even live. Look at the white powder stuff on there is some sort of a fungus from all the rain that we've had. Man, the strawberries are just going crazy. They love the rain. My goodness. And then I don't know if there's blossoms on the strawberries, so strawberries are doing fantastic. I'm going to have to do something about getting them out of there, though, and putting them back in there. My herbs are doing wonderful. I'm going to start harvesting some of this and dehydrating it. And here's my other pot that I just kind of let the morning glories have their way with. And look at that purple morning glory on this side. Now this is what I was really curious about, is my squash plants. Well, they're growing, but I don't see any blossoms on them. I don't know if having them inside here is the best idea or not. We'll see. Alright, I'm going to see what I can do about getting some of the chores done. I can start to get mosquitoes already. I'm basically going to just let Jenny out, give her some food, take care of the rabbits, and let the chickens out. I'll show you what we've been doing differently with the other chickens. Ouch, I just broke my finger. Hi, Jenny. I'll get you some food in a minute. Here's Mr. Rooster, who comes in our backyard whenever he wants to now. It's like, how did he know that the dogs were penned up? I don't know how he knew that, but ever since we put that pen up, he's been coming in the backyard whenever he wants to. Scott and Travis cut all the weeds and stuff down in here because it had really gotten out of hand. But what we've been doing with the chickens now, since we hardly have any ducks anymore, so we've just been opening up the gate and letting them come out into this big open yard. We do let the ducks out too, and they don't seem to bother each other. But they're happier, much happier having a lot of space to roam around in. And they've been laying more eggs too, since they've been able to be out. This little girl over here is lame. She can't be with the other two ducks, so that's why she's separate. Now I can't do anything about their water because of my back, so I'm going to have Olivia change the water in the swimming pools today because they need it. And I give him some scratch too. Give him something to eat. Yeah. I'm not going to name him though, because as soon as I name a rooster, something happens to him and he dies. So I'm not going to name him. He shall remain nameless. Alrighty, take care of the bunnies. He's got plenty of food. Needs some water. That green is natural. Cannot be helped in this kind of weather. Hot and humid, it gets green in their bowls. How are you doing, Bunny Bunny? The water's gross. That's not normal. Get some fresh water, rinse that out good before I refill it. Came around front to the front faucet to get water for the bunnies, and I thought I'd show you my impatiens pots. They absolutely love it on this front deck. They do magnificent every year, and they've really been loving this wet weather. So yeah, they're beautiful. They never disappoint me. This is the third year that I've put impatiens on the front deck, which is on the north side of the house, and they do wonderful every year. There we go. This bunny's bowl's nice and cleaned out and filled with water. This bunny has a water bottle. That's why his water dish is smaller, and probably why it got so gross. Give you some water. figured while I was out here I'd take you around to the side of the house and show you my butterfly bushes. They have never done this well in past years. I think they've been here 4 years I planted them. Every year they've gotten a little bit better, but this year is just fantastic, and I know it's got to be because of the rain. I mean, there's some negative sides to so much rain, like so much mold and allergies and mosquitoes, but so many plants just require a lot of water, and apparently butterfly bushes are one of those plants because they are just doing fantastic this year. This is my Live Forever, and it's looking pretty good. I'm not sure what this gap here is all about, except maybe it's just the weight of the branches pulling it down. The closer we get to fall, these little green things will blossom into white flowers, and it looks really pretty. And then this is that pot I bought at the farmer's market, and it is well drained and it's been getting a lot of rainwater, but it's just not blooming very nicely. I don't really know. I mean, it doesn't look like it's dying. It's just not blooming. So I don't know. Never have been very good at flowers. I just got these 2 baskets. They're a little bit misshapen right now, but they will be round when I get them filled with stuff. Got them off of Amazon. I will link them below. The only problem with them so far, I love them. They're beautiful, and I think they're going to be the perfect size for what I need them for. But the problem I have is they came with these leather handles, which were separate. They were in a separate little bag, I guess maybe so they didn't get squished in shipping, or I don't know. And you were just supposed to put them on and snap them in place. Well, I have tried and tried and tried, and I cannot get this last snap to snap all the other snaps. 2, 4, 6, 7 other snaps snapped without a problem. I cannot get this one to snap. So I don't know if it's a defect, maybe something Scott can fix. I took a picture of it, and if we can't resolve it, I'm going to contact them and see if they'll just send me another handle, because I don't want to send the whole basket back. But what I got these for is I was downstairs doing laundry after our camping trip, and I just realized we have so many blankets. So many blankets. It is ridiculous. Now, some of them I am going to get rid of. They're getting worn out. I'm going to throw them away or use them for rags. Some of them I will probably give to Goodwill. But there's just a lot of blankets that I really like. They were gifts from people, or I just really like them. And I don't have anywhere to put them where they actually can be used. So what I was going to do is I was going to roll them and stick them in here, rolled up in like tubes, and then I'm going to store them underneath my coffee table up here. I think it'll look really nice. They will be out of the way, and they're there if we need them, because my husband keeps the air conditioner so cold that I'm always in slippers and a house coat. And I would really like sometimes a blanket to cover up with, other than my Afghan, which obviously I used the last time I was cold. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get those blankets rolled up and put in those baskets and get them put underneath there. So this basket, I was able to fit 6 of those fleecy blankets that you can get at like Walmart. They're like a lap size blanket, or maybe like a toddler bed or crib. No, they're bigger than a crib blanket. But anyway, got 6 of those in here. This one, I only was able to fit 4 in because I put one of my crocheted Afghans in here. So that took up a lot more space than the other 3. But yeah, I got 3, 6, 9, 10 blankets that were just laying in a pile downstairs in these cute little baskets. Now let me get them under the table where I want them, and we'll see what it looks like. I love that. That looks so nice. So tidy. I love it. I think that's really going to work out well for us, as long as we can keep Oliver from pulling the blankets out. Which they're stuffed in there pretty tight, so I don't think he can mess with them. But he's a pretty amazing dog, so time will tell. So in our camping vlog, I shared that Sally hurt herself. She re-injured. I don't know what the correct term is. She flared up an old injury. I guess that's the best way to put it. Back when, in 2012, she messed up a disc in her neck, which dachshunds are prone to do. We have no idea how she did it. She was just young, like less than 2 years old. So she was still a puppy. Who knows? Maybe it was just a, something from birth that she had. I don't know. But anyway, from time to time from then on, she's had little flare-ups of it. Nothing major. But now she's 11 years old, and when we took her on that walk, we never had any idea that it would hurt her, or obviously we wouldn't have done it. But that was 2 weeks ago, and she's still hurting. We took her to the vet as soon as we could, like the minute we got back from camping. The very next day that the vet's office was opened, we took her. They put her on prednisone, and she didn't improve very much, so they also put her on pain medicine. So she's on prednisone once a day and tramadol twice a day. Since she's been on the pain medication, she does seem to be doing a bit better, but it's a very, very slow process. I mean, months. It could be 3 months before she shows improvement consistently. The other thing that we started doing is crating her. We cage her, so we don't really have a crate, but that's one of the things you do for a dog that has a spine injury, is you crate them so they cannot move around. She really doesn't want to move around much, but she's in here. She has her water. We feed her in here. We let her out to go potty 2-3 times a day, and then at night she sleeps in the bed with Scott and I. So she is pretty much been just down. The medicine she's on makes her sleepy, so it's not like she's suffering or, upset that she's stuck in here. She just likes to be in her blanket and on her soft bed sleeping. So that's just a little update on Sally. Just be praying that she recovers quickly, and that it's not a 3-month ordeal that we have to put up with, or longer, because at this point she's too old to do anything about it other than maintain it and treat the symptoms. So yeah, we don't want her having a painful rest of her years, which hopefully we have a lot more years with her. I'd like to have at least 7 or 8 more years with her. So I mean, that's an old doxy, but that's okay. I'd like to have her for at least 7 or 8 more years realistically. Here's another new addition to our house. I got this air fryer. This is an air fryer. I got it from work. It was a decent price, and then I get an employee discount on top of it, so it made it doable. And I've only used it one time so far. It's a Casso design. It's a air fryer. It's a toaster oven, and it's a dehydrator all in one. And I used it to bake some banana bread. Now there is definitely a learning curve to this because it's like a convection type oven. So the banana bread didn't turn out too great. It got super golden brown and I thought it was done. And then when I cooled it and cut it, it was raw in the middle. So I had to stick it back in my regular oven to finish baking. I mean, it was just for the family to eat, so it wasn't that big a deal. But yeah, so there's definitely a learning curve to it. Another problem we had is I have no counter space. So I ended up getting this little microwave cart on wheels from Amazon. I will link that for whoever's interested. And we just roll it. I roll it out here, plug it in there to use it, and then when we're done we roll it back over here. Another thing that was kind of a downer for it is it did not come with any kind of a recipe book. Now it came with a instruction manual how to use it. It's got like an LED display. Obviously you can't see that because it's not plugged in, but it showed us how to operate it, but it didn't give us any more information than that. So I ordered this cookbook from Amazon. Came yesterday. I looked through it. Olivia looked through it. You can see all the little tabs she put there for recipes that she wants to try. And it did give me the good tip that if you're using this like an oven, that you need to decrease the temperature by 25 degrees or I can't remember, 25 to 45 I think degrees, and then decrease the bake time by 20%. So if I try to bake bread in this again, that's what I'm going to do and see if it turns out better. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you. I will keep you updated as to how much we like it. If you are interested in purchasing one, just contact me and I will let my boss know. You can order them online and have it shipped to you if you live in the continental United States. Hello friends, obviously I am in the car. We are getting ready to go to town. I am going to a place called Spine and Joint Associates to see if there's anything that can be done for my back. They are more of a natural healing type place. They do acupuncture and chiropractic and that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to go see what they have to say and then see if my insurance will actually cover the visit. So that's another big issue that we will have to figure out. But I'm really tired of the back pain and it is really limiting my life. So it's time to do something about it. So I will keep you updated. I will let you know how the appointment goes. We are back. That was a long appointment and I had to go over to Walmart. Yes, I went over to Walmart. Actually went in the store because I needed to get some more pill pockets for Sally's medicine, and that's the only store in our area that I know of that carries them. And then I also just went ahead and picked up a few other things while I was there. We also went over to JMD Lifestyles, the health food store that I really love, and picked up a couple things. So let me show you what I picked up, and then at some point tonight I will tell you about my visit to the Spine and Joint place. I was needing some more fruit. We were running low, so I went ahead and picked up some of these organic nectarines, some more bananas, some sweet potatoes. I'm going to try making sweet potato fries in my air fryer for me for dinner tonight. We're having burgers. Olivia's been having a terrible time with allergies and pain in her ear, and so I'm wanting her to fight off a sinus infection or an ear infection. So I picked up some low acid orange juice for her, as well as some of this sinus soother tea, and then some more sinus pills. The whole family's been taking those. Here's the pill pockets I got for Sally. The rest of the family are going to have the curly fries in the air fryer. Olivia looked through that air fryer cookbook and there were several recipes she wanted to try. A couple of them called for crescent rolls, some called for pizza crust. So I got those for her to play with that new air fryer. Got some more of our pre-packaged prunes, 2 packs of those. I was out of almond milk, so I got some unsweetened original. I picked up 2 packages of turkey sausage. This is when we have the regular pork sausage on the grill. I'll have Scott fix 1 package of these for me and for Olivia, because she discovered that pork sausage doesn't really agree with her either. So this will be for 2 different meals for her and I. Picked up some more of my unsweetened yogurt. I've been making chia pudding and different things with that. Picked up a cantaloupe. I picked up another watermelon. I picked up some bread. This is for me to use for our burgers tonight. This is for the family for burgers tonight. I was running low on sprouted grain bread because I did forget to get some last week when I was doing my normal shopping. And then another recipe Olivia wanted to try in the air fryer was Texas toast, French toast strips. So I picked up some Texas toast for her. That's my little Walmart haul, and now I'll show you what I got at JMD Lifestyles. So this is what Olivia picked up. She picked up 4 different bars of their homemade soap, and then she picked up some of these. And I ate one on the way home because I didn't have any lunch today. It is 5:20, and I have not had anything since breakfast. So I ate one of these in the car, and they're delicious. Absolutely delicious. Not on plan, but hey, I was starving. And then I picked up these. She had all of her Christmas stuff, like garage sale prices. And Becky, my sister, had just been telling me how she wanted some red ornaments, Christmas ornaments, to hang on her tomato bushes, because she read that if you do that, it will deter the birds and the chickens and stuff from eating your tomatoes. So I basically picked those up for my sister. And then I got some more of this good stuff because I'm stocking up on this, because once JMD's out of business, I won't be able to get this anymore. And then this was a total splurge as far as Trim Healthy Mama goes. If you remember right, I had some of these for the camping trip, the blueberry pomegranate flavor, and they were so delicious. They were so delicious. So I had to try the huckleberry flavor. I mean, I didn't have to, but I wanted to. And yeah, totally off plan as far as Trim Healthy Mama goes, but delicious nonetheless. And that's everything we picked up on our little trip to town today. So I'm getting ready to make those sweet potato fries in here, and I still have to look at my book because I can never remember what to do. So first thing to do is I need to look over here and see if it needs to be preheated. And for fries, yes. So you turn the power on, and then you touch the desired menu icon, French fries, touch the preheat icon, which I can't remember, there it is, preheat. Okay, so then once it's up to temperature, it'll beep, and then I can put the food in. So this is how my sweet potato fries turned out in the air fryer, and then this is what I had for dinner. A turkey burger on one of those sandwich skinnies, and a side salad with a little bit of honey mustard dressing. Like I said, there is a definite learning curve to that oven. I know it will be really good when I actually know how to run it successfully and properly. My sweet potato fries were delicious, but I didn't cook them quite long enough. So that's one thing I need to remember. But then the family's French fries that they cooked in there were perfect. So good. Every fry was crispy, and it didn't take nearly as long as it would have in our conventional oven. So far, I really like my air fryer. It's just a matter of getting used to using it. Alright friends, before I close out this video, I did want to give a little bit of an update about what they said at the spine and joint place. It was a really long appointment, and in fact it went so long that I ended up having to leave before they did everything they wanted to do, because I just didn't realize how long of an appointment this was going to take. Of course you get there and there's all the initial evaluation, pain, scale stuff that you have to fill out. And I talked to this one young man for quite a while. He took down all my information, got my blood pressure and all that stuff. Then the chiropractor came in and kind of went over the same thing again. And he did some like tests on me about how far I could bend my knee and how far I could bend over and reach, you know, testing range of motion and that kind of stuff. And basically he said that the fall that I had in October when we went camping and I fell down and skinned up my knees, that could have contributed to this, but it's really probably more likely just a natural degeneration of my discs and in my back. And because I have a prior history of that ruptured disc, it's pinching nerves. He said it sounds to him like sciatic pain. And there are 3 things they want to do. He wants me to come twice a week for 4 weeks, and then they'll reevaluate after that. And the 3 things that he wants to do, of the 3 things, my insurance will only pay for one of them. But even before the insurance will pay for it, I have to meet a huge deductible. So it's all basically going to be out of pocket. So we're going to do all 3 things. Scott and I talked about it, and we're going to do all 3 things. Now, they only did one thing today because, like I said, I ran out of time. What they want to do is, and I'm not sure what the order of how they're going to handle this, but what they did today was a deep tissue massage right down in that painful area in my back. It wasn't a long massage, maybe 15 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes, but it was pretty intense, and in fact it was quite painful. There's this one specific spot in my back that has hurt me for 26 years, right after I had my initial back injury, and I've really not let anybody touch me there because it's really painful to the touch. And anyway, she hit that spot and I'm like, oh yeah, that's the spot. So she moved away from that area and massaged everything around it. And she was trying to move the tissue and the muscles away from the spine. So she was like pushing away. And then she kind of came back to that sore spot. And then because all the other muscles around it were relaxed, it still hurt, but it wasn't nearly as painful as it was. And then she rubbed some like icy hot stuff in there, and it felt fantastic. By the time she got done, it was really feeling good, and I didn't want her to stop. The other thing they want to do, and this is the thing that the insurance will pay for, but like I said, we've got to meet the deductible first, so it's basically out of pocket, is an adjustment, and it's going to be a different kind of an adjustment. It's more like a more not intense adjustment. He said it's going to be kind of like if I was on an inversion table, where it's like pulling my spine apart so that, to make more room in there. I didn't get that done today. That will happen Thursday, and I'm not sure what to expect there, but anyway. And the third thing that they want to do, which again, the insurance will not pay for this part of it either, is acupuncture. And I have been really interested in trying acupuncture anyway. I've tried just about everything else to help, so I was really interested in trying the acupuncture. And so on Thursday when I go back, I will be getting the massage, the adjustment, and acupuncture. So anyway, it's going to be Tuesdays and Thursdays,
for the next month that I will be going and having these procedures done, and then like I said, they will reevaluate after that and we'll see. And the other thing they want to do is teach me some exercises and stretches that I can do at home to help build core strength and strengthen the muscles in my back. But he said there's really nothing they can do to fix my problem because it's a pretty much unfixable problem at this point, but there are things they can do to help manage the pain and make my quality of life better, and that's really what I wanted to do. I told them there's 2 things I wanted to avoid. I do not want to be on narcotic drugs, and I do not want to have surgery. And they said that in their practice, because it's more of a natural healing practice or an alternative medicine, that are 2 options that they really want to avoid is narcotics and surgery. So we were on the same page as far as that goes. So we'll just see. We'll play it by ear and we'll see how it goes. And I'm really hoping that this will help because this back pain is miserable and it's really detrimental to my quality of life. I can't do what I want to do because of my back pain, and I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk about it. So I'm really, really hoping that they can help me at this place. Now, of course, after I've gotten home, I had to cook supper and I was on my feet and I had to go to town, did Walmart and all that stuff after. My back is really hurting me again. But, they said that that's to be expected as well, that the next 24, 48 hours, I probably might feel worse than I did before, but that's to be expected. All right, friends, that's it for this vlog. It was probably a long one. I don't know. I haven't edited the clips yet, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and the thumbs up button. Leave a comment. Love your comments. And just keep watching. I will keep you updated with all this crazy stuff that's going on in my life right now. Between me and Sally, we are the cripples of the family, both with back issues. All right, friends, thanks so much for watching, and we will talk to you later. Bye-bye.